If you love takeout, but you want something that's healthier, faster, and cheaper, this session of In the Kitchen with Krystal is for you. Where today we are making Asian inspired garlic shrimp and noodles. It's going to be so simple, basically, with a lot of things you probably already have in your kitchen, but you get to control the ingredients to make sure that you are staying on track. So, I already have my water getting ready to boil for my noodles. And for this, because we're making it a little bit lighter, I like to use a little Asian hair pasta. So we're going to get that while that's going. But what we're also going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this pot getting ready for our shrimp. Now, the cool thing about Asian meals is that a lot of times when we're cooking any other dishes, where you see I love to season the protein prior to even cooking it. If you notice with a lot of Asian dishes, they don't do a lot of seasoning with it. They just sort of like all the things are in the sauce. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our shrimp, and depending on how many people you're trying to feed or how many servings you want to make, you decide. But typically, if you're going to do for about 4 people, you might just need a pound of shrimp. I have probably like half a pound of shrimp somewhere around there. With your noodles, what we're going to do is we're going to actually saute this shrimp. We're going to season the shrimp by using the oil. And what we're going to use is some sesame oil. Now, I will tell you this, with sesame oil, you do not need a lot. A lot of times, like when we do other recipes and we're using coconut oil or vegetable oil or olive oil, we'll say, oh, we're just going to drizzle the pan. They might say 1 tablespoon. We like, whatever, we're going to go for it. With sesame oil, you don't want to use a lot because it will overpower your dish. So what I'm going to do to saute this shrimp, probably going to use, as a matter of fact, I pulled out my tablespoon, but I'm going to do like half a tablespoon with it as I saute the shrimp. And I will say this is that when you're using your shrimp, I like a raw shrimp just because when they're cooked, they are ready cooked, right? With raw, it will suck in or retain the flavors a little bit better. So we have our sesame oil, pretty easy to find. Put that to the side 'cause we already used that. I like to get stuff out the way. Let this heat up. Turn my light on. Get my use my little spatula today. Make sure that this is coating the pan. And you can smell like already. I barely put it in here and I can smell the sesame oil. That's why I said be aware of how much sesame oil you use because it will. Heard what I'm saying? It will overpower your dish. Okay. Oh, you know what? Let's drink a little water. And if you hear say, hey, if you're catching this on replay, do me a favor and type replay in the chat. That's good. And I can smell this sesame oil. I'm going to throw that in there. I'm just going to cook it a few minutes per side. That's the other thing about shrimp. Oh, and I'll say this. I'm using shrimp, but feel free to use whatever protein you like. You can use chicken if you're not a seafood person. If you want to get fancy, get you some salmon. Whatever you like. I'm just using shrimp for today. All right. But I like shrimp because it cooks very easily and quickly. You don't have to spend a lot of time. And one reason why I do In the Kitchen with Krystal is because a lot of people say, well, I don't want to spend a lot of time cooking. So I try to give you all meals. Well, no, my goal is to give you all meals that are more healthful, but are also quick and easy so you don't feel like you're cooking a lot. And that's another reason why I like this angel hair pasta. It cooks a lot faster than the regular pasta. All right. And I just like how light it tastes too. It's like it feels like you're not eating a super heavy meal. It feels like you're getting what you want. You're getting the pasta. You're getting the comfort of it without it feeling like it's just pulling you down. And the funniest thing, I'm sitting up here just cracking this pasta. That's one thing about pasta. I feel like we always overcook and have way too much. But hey, we're going to see about it. Mess around. It looks like I barely have anything in here. It's going to mess around and be a whole trough of,
of what's that? It was pasta. Adrian. You know what? I'm trying to flip these little things over. They are already a little panky because all we want with the shrimp is for them to get pink. After pink, when is it coming back, y'all? Anybody know? Let me know if y'all know when the pink is coming back, because they playing with our emotions. Don't play with my emotions. So we only need this for a couple minutes. It's getting pink. Get me a bowl because now we're going to pull this out, and then we're going to just start making the sauce. Very, very simple and easy. All right, that's all we need, because what we don't want is overcooked shrimp, because then it gets all rough and tough. I like when the shrimp just like is chewy, like it's supposed to be. All right, so we got our shrimp cooked. Now we're gonna set that to the side. Now we're gonna add a little more. I put my sesame oil to the side. We'll add another half a teaspoon. Half a tablespoon. So I said we don't need a lot. Not need a lot. No, I'm not even a big fan of measuring, but I'm gonna measure that. That's what I'm gonna measure. All right, put that over there. Wait a minute, which one was that? Did I pull out all my things? I'm sitting there throwing stuff around. Oh, that was only about a teaspoon. That's all right. That'll work. I'm sitting there like, I know I'm supposed to have something else over here. That's all right. Oh, it's cooking, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me get back over here, do what I'm doing. Because now we're going to add some more aromatics. And we are going to do, like if you have fresh ginger, go for it. About 3 tablespoons of it. I'll use a ginger paste. I love this paste. You don't have to worry about cutting it up. But what I learned is ginger, the combination, I should say, of ginger and garlic in Asian meals, baby, that's where the money is. So it's about the equivalency of about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I might have to get my next one out, because I want this to be right. Give me get my spoon. We're gonna do like equal parts ginger and garlic. So these up in here. Well, actually, I'm only gonna use about 2. Trying not to go overboard. Trying not to, but hey, I can't guarantee that. All right. Then we are going to actually let me start. So let me get my other ginger, because I don't think this is enough. Because I smell my garlic, I smell the sesame. I don't smell enough of my ginger like I want to. Come on. There we go. Well, I tell you, I love me some ginger and garlic combination. Got these going. All right then. Then we just gonna add us a little soy sauce. Once this gets to blended, you want to mix these up together first. Yeah. It already smells amazing. All right. Get us some soy sauce, about 3 tablespoons, maybe more. You know, the ancestors tell me when to stop. All right. That smell. And then we're going to add about 1 teaspoon. Oh, that smells amazing. Whoo! On today, baby, about a teaspoon of some rice vinegar. Amen. And then we're going to add us about a teaspoon. And I'm going to get a real teaspoon. Just stir these noodles up. These noodles are basically done already. That's why I love them so much. Y'all see how quick this is? Basically done in like 10 minutes. I'm turning those off. Because they will angel heart. Give me about a teaspoon of honey. Honey or brown sugar. I'm using brown sugar. Because I like how the brown sugar, it's like sometimes to me, honey can taste a little too sweet. It's a different type of sweet. So I prefer brown sugar whenever I'm doing like my Asian meals. Brown sugar, honey. Brown sugar, soy sauce, garlic, and ginger mix, baby. And if you want a little extra twang, if you have it, you could add you some oyster sauce too. but I don't have it. I really want it. I'm just gonna let these do what they do because I know I like how to do it. So I'm gonna let this simmer for about a minute or so while I get my vegetables together. So I'm gonna use some carrot and green beans because I don't have snow peas. I wish I did, but I do not. Oh, there we go. So if you have snow peas, you can do that. Just like you would like you would get if you were to order out in the it at the restaurant. But we don't have that. So we going, ow, shiza. Oh, if you know what that means, sorry. I almost trimmed my doggone fingernail off. This little thing is shot. It's shot. It's shot. Rinse this off. And what we're gonna do is I'm gonna like make these like shoestring almost sort of kind of, so that it again can be easy to cook. And as a matter of fact, while I'm doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my green beans in here. I just got some. Do I want to hurt myself today? No, I don't. But I'm acting like I do. Sheesh. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and throw my green beans in here because they're frozen. Turn this up a little bit. Get them to cook down a little bit. I don't need a lot. Because I'm gonna focus on these here carrots. So yeah, let's have those cooking inside there. So I'm just gonna make these little thin shoestrings because then it'll help it to cook a little bit faster. And again, we don't need a lot, just a little. And the smaller they are, the quicker they cook. Again, trying to save y'all some time in your life so that you don't have to say, well, Krystal, I just went ahead and ordered something because I ain't have time. Look, we're not even 15 minutes in and we're almost done, even with my yip yapping. Just imagine, if I wasn't yip yapping, how much faster it would be. And so this is the size I'm cutting it, y'all. See, it does not have to be super big. You know how they do at the restaurants. And this sounds good. Smells even better. Y'all, if y'all could smell this, I wish you could. I do wish you could. It smells so doggone good. All right. Get a few more carrots. As I said, it just depends on how many servings you're making, how much you want to cut up and include. And I always say, like, meal prep is just making sure that you're prepared for the next meal. And one of the best ways to do that is to simply just make extra when you do cook. That way, when you cook, you already have it. As soon as you finish cooking, before you even make your plate for that meal, go ahead and get your container out and store some for tomorrow. And so that you already have your dinner ready. That's a little hot. Ooh, it's so pretty. The orange and the green, the colors look so pretty together. Let these simmer for half a second because y'all, it's basically ready to go ahead and put this thing together. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to reserve some of this pasta water, just a little bit. Give me another bowl. And then I'm gonna drain this pasta, throw the shrimp back up in there, and then gonna see based on the consistency if I need or want any more of this. Y'all, 15 minutes. 15! 15! You mean tell me you can't give 15 minutes to make you a quick lunch or dinner, save you some money, control what you put in there, your ingredients, your sodium, all that good stuff. And especially since folks are always, concerned about MSG, all that good stuff. Look, now you got total control over how you're doing. Ooh, this is pretty. Mix this up real good. Get all these flavors up in here. That's it. That's so man. If you could smell this, man, the way I'm gonna smash. Yes, I'm singing a song to my food. Don't judge me. Ooh. I don't think I don't want that extra pasta water. Mm-mm. Getting these noodles to soak up all the flavor that is still in this skillet. Now, this is one of the quickest, one of the easiest dishes I've ever made for y'all, and one of the most aromatic, probably one of the most flavorful. And if you don't listen to nothing else I tell you on today about making this dish, be careful, be mindful of how much doggone sesame oil you use. Think fat meat grease if you want to, and sit there like I'm gonna use as much as I want to. Chris can't tell me. All right then. Let's see about it. All right. So let me go ahead and get my bowl so we can get ready to plate this. We gonna garnish it like we fancy. Look. Ooh. Now for me, this is enough for 2 meals. Some folks might be like, girl, that's 1 meal. And if you saying I'm like, good, that's why you mad about what you're looking at in the mirror. Be mindful. Even though it's light, people are like, well, it's lighter so I can eat more. Yeah, you could. However, if you are really serious about your goals, I want you to make better decisions, right? And a lot of times it's not about the calories that are included in or anything like that. It really is about the self-control and restraint that you show, because how you do it in one thing is how you're going to do it in all the things. All right. So that's what I want you to focus on. All right. So what we're going to do to garnish this, we're going to add a little spice if you like it. So of course I like the spice. So we're going to do some crushed red pepper. Then we're going to, because it's Asian and we fancy, we're going to add a little bit of sesame seed, just a little bit. And if you really want to get fancy, go ahead and toast it up. But I ain't want to do all that today because we're doing quick. So I'm going to sprinkle a little sesame seed on here. Give you a little crunch. Man, I'm about to throw this over my shoulder like it was doggone soft. Like, who will sweep up all these doggone sesame seeds? And then I'm also going to garnish with a little bit of green onion. Now, don't talk about my green onion. It look a little sad, but it's all right. The flavor's still there. I promise it is. So we just want a little garnish, and it's still going to taste good. It's still going to taste good. It's going to look good. But it is not as plump as it was when I bought it. But it still work. I promise you that. All right. Get a little bit more. It's because I like some green onion. Let me know what you think of so far. Miss Carla, when I tell you, we about to see about it. I'm with you. It does look and it smells amazing. All right. I probably got enough green onion. But I love me some green onion. So can you see that? Look at that. Oh, that's pretty. Look. Oh, I can't wait. All right. What other? Here it is. Here it is. Let's see about it. I'm going to get my little swirl on. And I got to get all the things. I got to get some carrot and green bean. Got to get a scrimp. Wait a minute. Let me grab me some green onion. There you go. I like that green onion. Add a little extra crunch. Got my scrimps. Let's see. Oh, I got the little red pepper. Oh. Look. And it's like the corn, the carrots, and the green beans have just the right amount of crunch. Yeah. I like it. Well, I'm excited
I'm so excited. I'm gonna tell y'all bye. Come on, crunch at the carrot. I'm gonna tell y'all bye so I can finish eating. Super easy. All we use is a little sesame oil to cook the shrimp. Push those to the side, and then put a little more sesame oil in there. Some brown sugar, some garlic, some ginger, some soy sauce, some rice vinegar to make the sauce. And then we threw the noodles back up in there. Oh, and I cut up some carrots, do some green beans in there. You can use snow peas if you got them. And then just threw the shrimp and the pasta back in there. Super easy. 20 minutes. In and out. Bam. One of the quickest in this kitchen with Krystal segments that you had. And I showed you how to get your takeout without spending money and saving calories, saving time, but still saving the flavor too. So I hope you enjoyed this segment. Let me know how and when you make it. Make sure you tag me at Fitness is Not a Game so I can see it. And I definitely want to see your face and your reaction when you try it. So this has been Krystal Taylor in the kitchen with Krystal. If you have to go outside, please be safe. So I want you healthy. I want you happy. I want you here, and I will see you next time. All right, y'all. Bye.